Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I was made aware that my broadcast yesterday, the volume was not working. I apologize for that. I've taken the video down and I'm redoing it today. Thank you for being here again. I wasn't going to come on today, but I wanted to talk about my mother, and and I hope that this helps you. As many of you know, my mother passed away February 5th of this year, and I lost my father 18 months prior in May of 2021. It's going to be a tough one. This is my mother, would have been my mother's 87th birthday. This is the first birthday that I didn't get to celebrate with her. Um, and I won't ever get to celebrate a birthday with her again until I see her again. So this has been very tough. I've been dreading this day. And Father's Day, Sunday will be my second Father's Day without my father, and it'll be my first one without my mother. You know, I always would get a phone call from my mother wishing me Happy Father's Day, and I would call my dad and we wish him Happy Father's Day, and he wished me Happy Father's Day, and I can't do that anymore. And then my birthday is next Sunday, and this will be my first birthday without either of my parents, and it's been tough because I would get a phone call every birthday at 2:47 in the morning when I was born, and she'd be wishing me a happy birthday. And it's always started the same way, baby. And whatever age I am, she said, "Well, so and so years ago, I was giving birth to you at this time. You were born into the world." And I'd be like, "Yes, Mama, I sure do appreciate you doing that for me, bringing me into this world." And we would laugh and cry, and gonna miss that. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I really do. I just wanted to come out here and sit in my garage, and I had the door open, and I was blessed with great parents. And I hope that me sharing this will help somebody, because I see so many people have lost their family member, a son, a daughter, a parent, or parents like me, spouse, children. It's just been tough. And I hope that this gives you some encouragement. Um, I'm trying not to dwell on how the end was, and I'm going to focus on the good times and the memories. Um, I've always said I didn't care. I told my parents all this when they were alive, how much they meant to me and how much I loved them. So I got confident in knowing that before they left this world, they really knew how much they meant to me and how much they uh, had such a profound influence on my life. And I was grateful for them raising me and not trying to be my friend. And so that is what's giving me comfort. Plus, I know they both believers, and I know they believe in God as do I, and I know where they are, and I know they're in a better place, and I know I will see them again. But it still hurts because I miss them. Um, I just thank God that I was there, not when they were sick, but before they got sick, and because that would have weighed on my conscience had I not been seeing them, checking on them, talking to them, and doing what I could. You know, was I a perfect son? No, but they love me anyhow, and thank God. Be encouraged. Those of you that have lost loved ones, be encouraged. They're with the Lord, um, and every tear that we shed, and every moment we have of sadness, God is going to comfort us. God is going to give us what we need to get through it. I cried yesterday. I cried this morning. I cry all the time. Sometimes I'm driving down the road and I'll just something, a memory or a thought will hit me and I'm like just hurting. I'll tell you what happened last week. My cigar club, we had a trip out of town to Detroit. And I was thinking oh yeah, I'm gonna go. And then close to that day of that trip, which was Friday, I started coming up with excuses. Oh, I'm not gonna go, and I was gonna tell the members of my club, I can't go. I got this to do. I got that to do. I was making up excuses, making up excuses. I was just really depressed. I just really didn't want to be bothered with anything, but I needed to get out the house. And I was already feeling bad. And then my mother's death certificate arrived in the mail Friday. And I was sitting in the driveway and I was just crying, reading it. And my kid said, Pop, you need to go. You need to get out of here. You need to go. You need to go take that trip. You need to get away from this house. You need to go do something and enjoy yourself. And I was about to come up with another excuse and say, no, I'm just going to stay here. I'll do something around town. And two cardinals flew over my car. I was parked right over there in front of where I am now. I was out in the driveway. And the cardinals flew over this sunroof. I was, oh, God, these birds going to poop in my car. That's the first they popped in my head. It's two cardinals, a red male and a not bright red female. The females are not bright red like the males are. And they flew past me over the car, landed on the fence on to this side, to my left, and they looked back at me. And I looked at them, and then they flew off towards the sun, just flew off into the sunlight. And if you Google the significance of cardinals and the loss of a loved one, you'll understand what that means. A cardinal is like your deceased loved one coming back and saying, letting you know that they're okay, they're in a good place, and everything's going to be all right. Google it. You'd be surprised. So two cardinals, a male and a female, flew over my car and landed on my fence and looked back at me, and they sat there for a few seconds, and then they flew off into the trees, into the sun. So that was confirmation for me. I went in the house, I got dressed, cleaned up, hit the highway, went to Detroit, had a ball in Detroit. Came back. I was in a good space, good headspace, but I was still sad because I knew my mother's birthday was coming up today. So yesterday I'm sitting in the driveway out there again. I'm crying. I just got back. I had to get ready to go to work. And it was rainy and cold yesterday because it didn't get over 60 degrees here in Cleveland all day yesterday. It was cold. And it rained all Sunday night. And I was depressed. And I'm sitting there crying because it's gloomy. And I'm like, God, please just send me a sign. Give me some comfort. Have mercy. I'm just hurting. I said, God, I'm hurting. Please. I looked up through the sunroof and I said, Mama, Daddy, I'm hurting. I said, can you put, and I talked to them just like that in my heart, my spirit. I said, Mama, can you put in a good word for the man upstairs? I'm hurting you. Your child is hurting. And just as I said that, female cardinal flew to my right this time, landed on the fence on this side over here. And looked at me. I said, everything's going to be all right. And I just went on about my business. And so I got it together. I got it together. I miss my mother, but I know my mama's in a better place. No more suffering, and she's all right. Now watch this. Now watch this, y'all. Y'all watch this. I don't have no peace nowhere. No peace. You just so spoiled. Why are you so spoiled? 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 Well, anyway, so that was my story. And I miss my mom, but I know she's in a better place. And she's going to be all right. And just keep your head up and everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Just keep praying and keep trusting God. Just keep on keeping on. It will be okay. Ain't that right, Amy? So you just gonna stick your head in the way. I got to look around you to talk to people. I just got to look around you. Okay, whatever. So yeah, your big ears in the way. So anyway, that's just another sign because this is my parents' dog, and I brought her home after my mother passed, and she's been with me ever since. But everything's gonna be all right. I'll just get through this day. I know I'm gonna shed my tears because I miss my mother, but it's gonna be okay. You have a good day. Spoiled girl.